Hey everybody, thanks for stopping in. Today I'm going to grill a pork loin roast. And if you're wondering, well, what's the difference between a pork loin and a pork loin roast? Is pork loins are kind of long pieces of meat. And what they do for a pork loin roast is just cut it into equal length sections. And then they tie two pieces together in this case. So I have this one brining. It's been brining all night. So let me show you what I have going on over here. Alright, so here's what I have going on. I just pulled this bucket out of the refrigerator. It's been in there about 18 hours and my pork loin roast is in there. Now my brine consists of 1 gallon of water, 1 cup of kosher salt, and 1 cup of brown sugar. It's been in there about 18 hours total. And what that does is it gives the meat more flavor and it makes it juicier. So now I'm just going to pull my pork loin roast out of there. Whoa, that's heavy. Soaked up a lot of that brine. And I'll just let it sit in here for a little bit, and probably a little bit of that brine will drain off of that. Now I bought this roast at the Sprouts Market. You can see it just says center cut pork loin roast, boneless. This thing was, it's 3.28 pounds and it was about $2.49 a pound, so that's a pretty good buy on that. Since there's a lot of salt in that brine, I'm not going to put any more seasoning on the outside of this meat. I'm just going to put my barbecue probe right in the center of this, as close to the center as I can. And I'll cook this to 145 degrees internal temperature. Now if you don't have one of these barbecue probes, you can just use a regular oven meat thermometer like that. I've used these quite a few times. The only problem with those is you have to keep opening the lid on your grill and then you lose the heat. So this is really cool. It has one probe to measure your meat temperature and the other one to measure your grill temperature, and then even has a little remote so you can see what your grill and your meat temperature are when you're walking around or you're in the house. Okay, my coals are looking good. I'm cooking indirectly. I have the coals on the back side of my little Weber Jumbo Joe here. Have my probe in my meat, and we'll get the lid on here and just let that cook till it hits 145 degrees. I may check it a couple times and rotate the meat if it's cooking unevenly, but otherwise I'm just going to let it cook like it's in the oven. Alright, so this is kind of interesting. The thermometer on my grill only reads about 260 degrees right now, and the one on my wireless probe 363, so there's like 100 degrees difference. But what I'm thinking too is the roast is right there, so it's probably blocking the heat that gets to the thermometer on the grill here. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. This is only the second time I've used this wireless thermometer on the grill, but I'm really liking it because this is really where it pays off. I don't have to keep opening the grill to check the temperature of the meat. With this meat thermometer, you have to keep taking the lid off to see it. So I did have to open the grill and add some more charcoal about a half hour ago. So I probably just didn't put enough in the beginning, but I'm at 144 and I'm shooting for 145, so it's just about done. And it took exactly 2 hours. So and the temperature on the grill was running around 350 most of the time, but it dropped under 300 there for a bit when I had to add charcoal. I've let this rest under foil for about half an hour, so let me find a knife and get that off of there and we'll cut into it and see how it looks. This smells really good. I'm just going to cut it right down the middle, right in half. See all the juice on the plate? Brined meat is usually really juicy. Okay, it looks like it's pretty juicy inside too. There we go, look at that. Really juicy. So if you've never tried brining pork, I really recommend it. That salt gives it a nice flavor, and when you cook it on the grill like that, the smoke kind of makes it taste a bit like ham. It's really good. And see how moist that is? Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.